Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
I'm joined now by...
This book is where kids from the African diaspora and Caribbean diaspora feel seen. So a child in Trinidad eats pilau, and a
Yes.
child in Tanzania is pilau. And they realize it's the same thing.
Yes.
One in Kenya is eating chapati, and of course we eat roti. But of course, they're variants of the roti from the Indo-Caribbean
Right.
community. So I really try to highlight as much as I can and just, birthdays, for example.
And does that, but my soca
Yes.
birthday party also highlights the music?
Yes, it does.
Good.
So in this book, I will be reading it tomorrow at the Youth Village for CARIFESTA story time. And the kids, when he ate something very hot, what song you thought they thought he was
Hot,
spraying?
hot, hot.
I'm feeling hot, hot. You see
there
that?
you go, Arrow.
Oh, I love her culture. Look at that. It is true. So his
Yes.
friends thought he was like hot, hot, hot. His friends thought at feeling hot, hot, hot. So yes, it does have songs in
Yes,
here.
yes,
And then you
yes.
have a character who also teaches the kids how to dance the chutney soca.
Nice.
Because what's in the cookie tin? What do you think's in the cookie tin?
Listen, you know, there was a nursery rhyme we did. Who stole the cookie from the cookie,
Cookie jar.
Number
Yeah, I
one.
know.
What's in the
What?
cookie tin? What's in the cookie tin?
So what's in the cookie tin? It's a universal, I would say, trauma. Because my first encounter with the cookie tin was not cookies.
Yes.
And growing up in the Caribbean, you smell a tin and it smelled like cookies, and I'm so happy because I know the barrel brought the tin. But when you open it up, someone sent an empty tin
Yes.
to store stuff in. So
Yes.
there were like needles and threads in the cookie tin. But in this book, Olivia and Benjamin got a chance to, break this cycle. So they actually got cookies.
And
Oh, this was a-
understand. And that's what
Yes.
you've done in your series of books.
Yes.
The next one,
So this is quite new. This was in June, and I came out with big birthday wishes. So unlike my soca birthday party, this book is where the imagination is so free. You have 7 friends who all have the same birthday, but you have a big party that's set in Fitz Village. Now, why did I choose Fitz Village?
Yes, why?
Well, as a Caribbean writer, I was born in Guyana, but I have Bayesian heritage. My grandfather was born in Fitz Village. Now,
Right.
these kids make big wishes, like all kids would. If I tell a child make a wish, I want unlimited ice cream.
course.
I want all the cherries in the world.
Again, of course.
I want big muscles. I want superpower. Of course, it's a bit too much for them
Yes.
to handle,
Yes.
and it created a lot of chaos. But what I love about this book, as I mentioned with the call response in here, and this is quite a diverse story for everyone, but the called response in this book is to have kids repeat the words. One second, let me get to just a random page. There it is.
Right.
So, every time I say big or I put my hands, the kids will go big and poof.
I get you.
And slurp, slurp, slurp.
Yes.
But get them into reading
language
and
skill
enjoying
and
it.
language skills as well.
Yes, big
Wow.
time. And this is fun. Once again, use your imagination, write the stories. I encourage them to write as well. Yeah.
Is your next reading?
I will be reading tomorrow from 11 to between 11 and 1 p.m.
Right,
at the
where?
Youth Village.
At the Youth
Yes.
Village. That's at the Barbados Community College.
Yes, I will
the
be there.
Barbados Community College.
She found all the trees were dead in the winter. Of course, she's from a tropical place.
Yeah.
But there's a very familiar song she sang while trying to understand how we go. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. But the message in there for kids who are from the Caribbean who migrate to a cold country is we will adapt and we will grow.
Wow.
And I'm one of those kids.
While you're at CARIFESTA, can folks, as they come see you, also have access to purchase these books?
Yes, of course.
Good.
They're in the bookstore here. And you can have access to all my books. They're here.
Wonderful. Yolanda Marshall. She's
Thank
not even
you.
Bajan, but her father is. And so we thank you so much for sharing all that you've been able to create, because you're helping children be children.
Yes.
But be children in a positive way.
Yes.
Reminding them the values that are required of them as they grow, as young people, but also creating an opportunity for intergenerational conversation as well. Well done, thou
Thank
good and
you.
faithful servant.
Thank
so
you.
don't forget, at the Youth Village, starting tomorrow, come and hear from 11 o'clock in the morning Yolanda Marshall and her books, and she will read a little bit. You'll get to purchase some of her books from the library here for CARIFESTA. And remember, it is a goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you very
today.
much.
You're welcome. We're coming back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning.